just navigating our way towards the industrial estate where hopefully, all being well and good, the Husqvarna 701 that was stolen from me around about 6 months ago is currently residing. So in April last year, I decided that I wanted to change my motorcycle. At the time, I was riding a BMW R9T, but I had just come back from another trip to Morocco, and out there I'd been riding a Yamaha XT660. So I decided that actually I wanted to get myself something a bit more adventure focused. So I was looking at the CRF 250L or possibly the CRF 250 Rally. Anyway, while I was in the dealership, I spotted a Husqvarna 701 enduro buried at the back. When I chatted to the guy, it was a trade-in. I actually traded in the R9T, and they gave me a little bit of cash, and I took home 701 enduro. Mid-June, so this was about 6 weeks after I picked up the bike, I got a call, and while I'd been away on a shoot up north, the motorcycle had been stolen during the night. Someone turned up with an angle grinder, cut through the chain, cut through the disc to remove the disc lock, and made off with the bike. So then, a few weeks ago, I got an email from police forensics. They'd recovered the 701. The engine numbers and the VIN number had been ground off, but they'd managed to take the ECU out of the bike, and they took that along to a Husqvarna dealer, and he then identified it as my motorcycle. So I told them the insurance company had paid out the money and it didn't belong to me anymore, and that was that. 2 weeks after that original email, I get a letter from the police saying that the bike was due to be disposed of within 7 days of the date of the letter, unless I went and picked it up. So I frantically rang around on that Thursday and tried to sort myself out a man and van. Eventually managed to do that, and then cut to Friday morning, and we are hot-footing it up to this storage facility up north.
Right, is this it? Please, no, this can't be it, right?
Hello.
We're here.
Just picked up the Husqvarna. Not actually in bad condition. It looks all right. I won't say we've definitely got away with it. We've got to have a look first. There's been some sort of dodgy looking modifications to the electrics, but yeah, we'll get it back to HQ and see. So then I'm in this kind of weird situation where I've got the motorcycle in my possession. Legally, I didn't own the bike. So called the insurance company. The police contacted me a couple of weeks ago to say the bike had been found.
What I'm going to do, if it's okay with you, I'm going to put you through to our claims line. The easiest thing to do would be to get in contact directly with the insurance company.
But due to the bad weather today, we need to prioritise our customers at the side of the road who need our help.
I decided to ask them if there was any possibility of, buying the bike back off them. I mean, what's the situation with finding out the sort of value of the bike, and I can then buy the bike from you?
We can't just let you simply buy the bike back, so it could be that it goes to salvage, you would have to bid on the bike.
What it sounded like was if the bike was collected and taken away, that I would definitely never see it again. I basically had a chat with the lady on the phone and said, look, can we just let common sense prevail, basically? Can you send out an assessor to have a look at the bike, or do they need to come and collect it first?
It would need to be collected.
Because that seems to me, because basically you see where I'm going, basically you're going to be paying £400 or £500 or whatever to get it picked up, if to taken somewhere else, where if I decided that it was worth buying and I buy it, it's just going to come back again.
Yeah, right, bear with me a second, let me double check it. Yeah, just speak to one of my managers. The easiest thing to do when we can arrange an inspection where the bike is, that just seems the best thing to do. So what we can arrange is one of our field engineers to come out.
Perfect.
Inspect the bike, make sure it is safe to go back on the road, what the salvage fee is, discuss that with you.
Yeah. So about a week later, assessor turns up, He looked over the bike, looked like it was going pretty well until he saw that the VIN number had been scraped off or ground off the frame. And at that point he was like, oh, no, this is gonna have to be scrapped. This can't go back on the road. Phoned up the Husqvarna dealer. He was super helpful, said that they would restamp the frame, he thought, but he could do one better than that, and actually Husqvarna would supply a brand new frame for the motorcycle with the correct VIN number stamped in it, as long as I provided him with a V5, which I could. So the assessor eventually contacts me back, said he's done his report, he's willing to sell the bike based on the fact that you know, we can, in theory, restamp the frame. That's what I've done. So here is the bike. I'm going to do a proper overview video of it, showing you all the bits that were broken when I got it, what I'm going to do to it, and how I'm going to get it fixed up.